This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and I was watching Aunt Beck do a little walk around their cottage today and show some of the flowers and things, and I thought I should get out and do that again. So you're looking at the corner of our porch here. I'm out on the front porch. You might hear the air conditioner running in the background. I can't. We'll just have to wait for that to turn itself off. But here are my porch plants. They're doing very nice. We had so much rain. They had so much rain. I need to get out and deadhead the petunias. Yeah, looking nice, looking nice. Come around the corner here. I wanted to show you, after I get around the corner, I'll show you these hosta blooms. But I'm getting some, my geraniums are looking so nice. I put some of those Job's food plant stakes in there, and boy, they're loving it. You don't get much nutrition in these baskets here after you plant them, and you got to keep them wet. Oh look, the air conditioner went off, so you can hear me talk. Let me get down here. I wanted to show you Becky. I've named my little hosta plant that Aunt Beck sent me. I've got my shadow in the way here. This is Becky down here. That's the hydrangea plant that Becky right here. This is, boy, it's really growing too. It'll probably take it a couple seasons to get big and bloom. But here are the hostas. These are my mother's hostas. My brother has them all along the front porch here. And we even thinned them out, and I think they loved it. We thinned them out, and they're just bushing out. I've got 30 of them out there along the tree. I'm going to go out there, but look at these blooms. Aren't they pretty blooms? I call these blooms fairy gowns. Every year they bloom on these long stake-like pieces. Yeah, very pretty, very pretty. And here's mine. We got the little dog across the way. He's hearing me talk. Now, let's just walk out to the curb here. I need to get out here and pull some of I don't like the grass growing in this plot, and it rained so much I didn't get out here last week, and it's all growing up again. It just takes over. I need to get out here and pull some of that grass out of here because we can't mow it. But my zinnias right here, they're starting to get blooms on them. They're starting to get buds right in there. Right in here, so they're going to bloom out pretty soon. I got impatience, and the hostas over by the tree are starting to bloom. Let's go along. Let's go around the curb. But see, now we don't have to mow in here, and you have to see my shadow again. In here, nothing grew in there, and I'm just trying to keep it clean. Let's go this way. I don't want you to see I got two little blooms right there. And there's a hollyhock going to come up there. It won't probably bloom this year. It's a slow growing one. And my poor nasturtiums, they're not doing very well in here. I won't put them in here next year. Marigolds. Of course, Mary and gold seems to go together, doesn't it? See, marigolds? Mary and gold, that makes sense to me. Let me get over here out of the sunshine into the shade. Ooh, it gets hot in there. So this is my little plot along the tree. I got hostas, and oh, those grass is just taking over. Just taking over. I got to get out here and pull some more of it out. Now, I know some of you just have beautiful gardens. I think, was it one of the Kathys? Is it Kathy Arbor? Has a beautiful garden. But we like what we have. My brother's front porch. I like it. This house reminds me of a little cottage house, only it's bigger. It's a 2-story house. But I love the front of it. We sit out there on the front porch a lot. If I'm not out there, my brother is. He likes to sit out on the front porch. It gets some fresh air. I like to have him go out there. I don't like him being cooped up in the house so much. I make him get up and go outside and get fresh air. I'm his sister. I can order him around. Now these are daisies, but I think they should be in the full sun. And some marigolds, they're not doing so well in here. I think I should have impatiens in here. So next year I'm going to put impatiens. Daisies might come up again. There's a, right there is a, one of those maple tree things. Going to have to pull that out. And my flowers over on this side didn't do very well. The grass took over all up around in here. Last year had zinnias, really pretty zinnias. The grass took over it. My brother's sweet corn. And he got zucchini. We've had cucumber. I got a few zinnias coming up here. But he'll till all this up again. And next year I'm going to put nothing but zinnia in there. Zinnias seem to do the best. And these are finally blooming. These black-eyed Susans. They're finally blooming. And I'm still waiting for these to bloom. I'm not sure what these are. We don't know what they are. They might just be big weeds. We don't know. We're just going to leave them there and see what happens with them. This was the rose bush that needs to be, it had beautiful roses on it earlier this spring, but it needs to be all trimmed down again. And let me go back this way. These are my zinnias here that are doing, the zinnias seem to thrive over here the best. So we got some vine type weed that likes to grow in there. We got a sunflower. This is a volunteer sunflower. I didn't plant it, honest. A vine here that's kind of choking things out. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm getting over here where to the end of my zinnia so I can walk this way without you seeing my shadow. But there's zinnias in here. Tomato plants. This is his. Well, we got tomatoes on here. There's some down in there. They just need some more sunshine so that they can ripen up. There's some down in there. Ooh, they smell like tomatoes. Here's some nice ones over here. Some nice tomatoes going on over up in here. But they need some sunshine so they can ripen. And I thought it had a green pepper plant right here. That doesn't look like it's ready to produce anything. I think this is an eggplant. It's blooming. I really don't think we got enough sunshine this year for us to get much fruit. This is his zucchini. He's got a bloom going on down there. And what else? There's corn. The potatoes are way off over there. Way off over there. They bloomed, so they probably got potatoes going on. We got a few. Yeah, we got some corn going on here. Little corn ears. I think this is either a cucumber or a zucchini. I think that's a cucumber. He's got some cucumbers and zucchini going. He pulled 2 cucumbers. I have orders to make cream cucumbers today. So these are my zinnias, which are really doing pretty. I'm going to get out here and cut some of them. So the more you cut zinnia, the more they bloom. So, and these are all from last year. Seeds from my last year's plant. And then ones out on the curb were seeds that were given to us. I got some more in here, but they're not ready to bloom. They just the afternoon sun, but they're not, one of them's blooming. And I don't know what these tall plants are. If anybody you knows, let me know. They haven't bloomed. They just grow spiky and tall. We don't know what they are. We're leaving them. And I had a daylily over here. It bloomed, but it's It's not blooming now, it's down in there. And then I have a tub of petunias over here. And there's another tree that my brother needs to cut down. And looks like we got some hollyhocks blooming over here. I didn't see these. They're pretty. This in here, it's really hard to keep the weeds and it just kind of takes over in there. It's its own world. Vine is twisting up on them, but we've got a few hollyhocks there. And then we've got one pretty hollyhock over here. Over here. A pretty hollyhock. Right in there. So, now I'm walking around. There's nothing to see over on the north side of the house. We don't have any plants or anything. This is my corner tub that I just put my extra petunias. It's doing good in there. It gets afternoon sun. So we're walking around the north side now. I mow all of this. Well, to where the driveway comes and this side. But that's quite a bit when you have to walk up and down and up and down. A ladder. A ladder on the side of the house. And we come around. And now I had 2 big tubs of herbs. And this one didn't make it. And it rained. It's really weird because when it rains, there's no... Next spring when I plant these, I'm going to knock holes in the bottom. There's no drainage. And those plants that I had in there just got root rot and died. And I just didn't do any more with it. These are all herbs. I think this is basil right here. It smells like basil. This is, that smells like peppermint or mint. I had a rosemary, but it's not doing too good. I don't think it likes the wet. So this is all herb in there. I don't cut them, I just grow them because I like to put my hand on them. My lavender plants will not. And I leave the hose out because we got a winder here, but boy, wind that thing up and take it out every day. That's a job. That'll give you lose 10 pounds. So those are the hostas again. They're blooming, and then here's my baskets. They're so pretty. And here's my little Hobby Lobby bird, but you can't put a planter on it. What's that? I don't know what that is. I'm afraid to look. What is that? Yeah. I knocked it off, whatever it is. But if you put a planter on it, it'll just bend it down that way. And it's in there. I don't know if the dirt is just not, it's not a strong metal. It'll bend if you put a planter on it. So, but it's decorative. And there are I've got a geranium going on over there. I like my planters on the front porch. Let me step up here before I fall. I've got to deadhead my petunias. I see that I got a geranium blooming. I'm so proud of these geraniums this year. Because I wait till they dry out and then I pull the blooms off, and they like it, and I've been feeding them. And I don't know what, I think this is a Vinca plant, V-I-N-C-A, Vinca. And down there is my fuchsia plant. It blooms and then it dies out. I've always had that with my fuchsias. I don't know why. So the air conditioner's going. I'm going to sit down here in the porch swing. And that's it. That's all I have to show you now. The lawn was mowed last Wednesday, but it looks like it's going to need it again this week. Although we haven't had as much rain. We get a lot of rain, but this week has been a little better. So that's all I have to show you. I hope that you enjoyed the flower tour. I don't have a lot of exotic flowers or unique and different flowers. For one thing, I pay too much money for them and then they die on me. I love the hostas. I love the hostas though. Little fairy, I call them fairy gowns when they bloom. Fairy gowns. They are so beautiful. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, this is gonna focus on me here. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will probably see you tonight with Lisa and Aunt Beck. Bye for now.